Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your energy check-in. As you guys know, these readings are timeless and they're signless, so you need not have any Sagittarian placements within your natal chart, and you don't have to be watching at the time that I'm doing this video, which is roughly a day before April 2021. Okay, if it resonates with you, then it's for you. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you are more than welcome to do so. Please feel free to reach out, whichever platform you're on. Go ahead and just look for a link that eventually takes you to my Etsy page. Oops, okay. Yeah, let's go there. I'm feeling some brotherly energies for you guys, big brother energies. Now, when I say big brother energies, it need not, I'm not meaning it in the way that we use it in literary and pop culture, like Big Brother's watching. Not like that. It just feels like a little bit like a big brother energy that surrounds you, like if your big brother is like in the scouts or something. Yeah, this one's to be reversed. What was that? And he looks out for you, and for some of you, this person may actually be a father figure to you. And notice I'm saying figure and energy, which means that they need not actually have that kind of relation to you in this lifetime. Just a dynamic is what's there. All right, so let's go ahead. Let me make sure this is on camera, and it is. Let's go. All right, so Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, for whatever reason, I'm getting that right now. Oh, yeah, there it is. You're the big brother. So it's so funny how sometimes when I think about Sagittarius energy, I get this brother energy, like you're the cool big brother, a little aloof and whatnot. And I often see you as like the older brother almost. Oh, whatever this is. This is what wants to come out. I almost see you as the older brother of Scorpio. All right, this is not the first time I've referred to you as a brother energy, but that's what's happening right now. Okay, I don't think we need that. So let's go ahead and delve in. Let me feel your energies first. All right, so if this reading is for you, I'm seeing this elevator down. It's almost like you don't realize that you're at a good place where you are right now. So looking at this card in particular, and you're at a good place where you are right now, but it's to you on the ground, so to speak. You're wondering like, am I good? Am I good? Do I need to like be better, or do I need to be worse? Or it sounds strange to say that, but I'm feeling this elevator down. So be mindful of what it is that you're doing, so that you don't actually descend in a sense. Now let's talk about let's give a quick example of what that would feel like, that dynamic here on the earthly plane. A quick example would be like, say you've got time on your hands these days, which many people do. You've got time on your hands these days. You've got your job. You're getting complacent. You're going through the mundane, and you're starting to get a little antsy because you're getting complacent. And then you start having these mental thoughts like, well, am I doing all that I can? Like maybe I should do something more. Maybe I should get into a new hobby. Maybe I should meet new people. And that kind of line of thinking, while beautiful, actually leads way, because you would think those kinds of things would be expansive and it's leading you to new knowledge and meeting new people and growing and evolving. But for whatever reason, there's a little bit of a risk here. For some of you, it's drug related, I'm getting, but there's a little bit of a risk here that you may, out of this place, end up with connecting with people, places, things, or situations that actually vibe at a lower temperature, they're saying, than where you are now. So imagine like, oh, my life was good. It was cool. It was boring, but it was good. And, if we flash forward like a month later, now you're like, now it's just chaotic. And so be mindful of that, because you will kind of pull yourself down a little bit in energetic frequency by the company that you keep. Now, Spirit is pointing, they said the word temperature because Spirit is pointing to some of you. You may already have this person in your midst, but there is a chance that you may attract somebody who has a temper problem. Now, I kind of want to say, you should know better by now. Now, when I say know better, it's almost like in hindsight, one day you might be like, oh my God, this person turned out to have a temper, and I didn't notice it at the time. But I think that that's actually wrong. I think that if you were to look at their energy right now, you would be able to tell, oh, this person definitely is a hothead, is what they're saying. This person definitely does have temper issues, but maybe you just haven't been the one who has been in that person's path yet. So you haven't felt it, you haven't experienced it. But if you tune in, because you Sagittarians, you guys are pretty intuitive. If you tune in, you'll get it. Now, I do want to also give you a little bit of a warning, Sag, for if this is, or whoever you are. Again, you don't have to have any placements, right? If Spirit brought you to this reading because of the title, then it's for you, right? I do want to warn you a little bit that I'm holding my hands like this, and I'm, kind of fiddling with it because I'm feeling anxiety all of a sudden. So some of you guys may end up getting in a little bit over your head with this person. It's like you start consorting with this person, it starts off innocent and interesting. They're saying this person comes across as interesting at first. It starts off innocent. Next thing you guys meet up. It could be, it's feeling like a friendship. It doesn't feel like a romance, but it could be. I mean, you guys are different, right? But it's like, oh yeah, let's check out this concert, or yeah, let's check out this pottery class or something. It starts off interesting and innocent, and next thing, bled out. You start realizing this person's like, they don't have their life together. You notice they start forgetting things all over the place. Oh my God, I forgot my wallet. Can you cover me? Next thing, they break out a cigarette. They start smoking. You're like, I didn't know you smoked. All sorts of stuff. Or they could be doing other drugs, or they could be doing drugs, that is. And next thing, they're like, oh yeah, I do. I take a hit every now and then. You want one? And then look, let's not. Okay, I just want to let you know, this is what I'm saying. So I'm getting, and I haven't even turned you over these cards yet, but this is the energy that's in the air. So summarizing so far, Sagittarius, for you or whoever you are, please be mindful of the company that you keep. Let me go ahead and write that down. Let me go ahead and write that title down. I don't know if I'm going to end up using it, but Sag. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. Almost there. Be mindful of the company that you keep. Okay, 1 second, guys. I totally hate when people make me wait. As a reader, hold on. Be mindful of the company that you keep. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because you know what? At the end of the day, Sagittarius, look, I'm just going to tell you how this is going to end. You're going to be bored, and then you're going to think you're doing something interesting and cool. You're going to get in over your head. For some of you, I feel that you're going to end up regressing. It's almost like one day you're going to wake up like, oh my God, how did I end up attracting people like I used to hang out with in high school, right? So be mindful, and you're going to be like, okay. And eventually, after however long, it depends on you, you're going to end up right back on your couch, just like where you started when you first had these thoughts, and you're going to realize, okay, well, I just lost 3 to 6 months of my life doing what, right? And so a part of me wants to say that you may actually dodge a bullet in this case, like you may enter into something with these people, or this person start hanging out, but God would save you somehow. Like, okay, they ended up getting arrested, but you didn't. But I can't 100% say that, And so I do want to ask you guys to really be mindful of the company that you're keeping. Now, a guide of mine is coming through, God bless, or somebody's guide is coming through, maybe mine, I don't know. And they're asking you, how are you doing with how can I see now? I'm trying to translate it. How would they say it? They're trying to plant the idea of you getting therapy. Have you considered getting therapy? Now, whoever this is for, and I'm willing to bet it's for quite a few of you, this is what they're asking you. Have you considered getting therapy? Because I do feel for somebody here that you're getting, you're already in this process. For somebody here, you're getting dangerously on the edge here is what I'm getting. And if that's for you, you're going to know what I'm talking about. So they're going to send you some light right now, and just go ahead and receive it. If you do feel any tingles, that's just them. Don't worry. But you do need to get into some type of therapy. And so guys, this is an example of what I'm saying. You want to be mindful of the company that you keep, because sometimes certain people and certain activities can be triggers for you. I'm also getting, for generally speaking, back to the general reading, God bless, that sometimes you carry within you an aspect, like a past lifetime aspect, or even an energetic cell, like a massive energy, like, like a weather cell. You carry within you an energetic cell that may not even originate from you. Maybe you're not shielding properly and you're getting it from your neighbors, or you're getting it from the friends you keep, or just whatever, and it's hanging out in your field. And so it's kind of a part of you. And then maybe some activity or some person comes along and triggers that cell of energy, and it activates and becomes active. Because remember, we carry within us all sorts of energetic cells, all sorts of energies and aspects that we've had from past lifetimes and this lifetime. But that's why when we talk about these aspects, we always have, well, I do, I always like to distinguish it like this is an active one. If it's not active, sometimes it's one of those dormant ones that, your guides are like, hey, you need to nip this in the bud. But I am getting that for some of you could run the risk of activating something. This is not all of you, but some of you. As I'm saying that, I'm getting that some of you are like, that's what happened to me. You are going to know, oh, that's me right now, because out of the blue I started regressing, or out of the blue I started wanting this, or my taste changed, or this doesn't feel like me, or just sometimes it's not even your energy, but it becomes activated. So please, if this reading is for you, please make sure that you are staying on your couch. Just kidding. No, but seriously, just make sure that you're not that you're choosing wisely, okay? Because I do again see the propensity for this kind of descension in energy to happen. And then 3 to 6 months later, you're a 4 for some of you. You're like, oh, I just wasted how many months of my life regressing. Also, again, for that person or those people who do need therapy, thanks to the guides coming through for that, please make sure that you take care of that business. Look at this card right here. Weren't we just talking about how you're at a good place right now? A lot of you, right? But that if you're teetering on the edge and therapy is for you, please get into that and you're gonna be fine, right? But you see this and look at the temptation, so to speak. And again, it's not even temptation, it's just you're bored. And that's what happens, people, when we get bored, when we get complacent, we start looking around. Okay, now let's get into, now look what they're saying. For somebody here, you need to eat your carrots. That's what they're saying. God bless you. Or you may be handling carrots right now. There's a carrot connection that could be used to get your attention. But either way, God bless. Spirit is showing right there. Now let's look at this from the flip side. There are people and connections and activities that would honor you. So if you are in this place where you're feeling a little bit unchallenged, let's put it that way, you're feeling a little bit unchallenged, the first thing that you do before you even pick up that meetup.com or that whatever you're using or anything, or that flyer that was left on your car, you have to turn to your angels and guides. They're sitting right next to you, God bless, and then just ask, hey guys, help me get on a path that is light. That's what I'm saying. Help me to get on a path that will fulfill me and it gives me a nice new challenge that's exciting and doesn't jeopardize my health and well-being and my ascension. Look, there's the light, the path of light. Okay, and in fact, this would be beautiful to even put under here because you would be maintaining that light. Okay, so just be a little mindful of that. For some of you, I do feel gosh, I'm getting some really feudal energies, Feudal. Feudal energies, it feels very back in the day, Middle Ages, this is for somebody here, at least more than one of you. I'm having trouble articulating this energy, but it feels very unevolved, okay? So just, yeah, what is that all about? I don't know, but you know what, guys? I mean, I can't explain it because the energies that come in, they're not that easy to explain at times, right? Because they're frequencies, energetic frequencies. Oh my God, you guys, I'm a translator. I translate energy. Cool. Anyway, so either way, looking at this concept of past lifetime stuff, here's what you need to start doing. And especially with that entry point of feeling very bored and complacent, sometimes complacency is an invitation to inquiry, as I say. First of all, start with the prayer. Hey guys, can you guys help me out? Like I want to do some work on myself. I want to start getting challenged, but I don't want to, regress, right? And so they will actually put you on the path where you can do some forgiveness work, because all of a sudden this looks like a workbook. Like, what would you like to do? Would you like to do some forgiveness work? Would you like to do some inner child stuff? Would you like to start learning how to be open and more vulnerable? Would you like to, and actually this looks more like what it results in right here, the soul solitude, right? So they're trying to show you you've got options. Imagine you walk into a wing of the Angel Hospital and you're like, hi, I'm just a walk-in, I just would like to do a little bit of self-improvement. And they're like, yes, here's this binder, go ahead and look in the binder and let us know what interests you. That's what I'm seeing here, Sagittarius, or whoever you are. Look at the ease card, one of my favorite cards in a deck. Because whenever that card shows up, it means that whatever process you're going through is going to be easy. Now, as I see it here, I'm just seeing downloads, materials being downloaded to you, energetic frequencies, so that you can work on these things. So this would be the binder that gets downloaded. Okay, so you'd like to do a little forgiveness work? Okay, and download. You'll be receiving that within the next, 2 nights sleeps, so you might, for some of you, you might start to receive this in your sleep. Some of you, you'll receive it during your waking hours. I don't feel that all of you will be aware of when this comes in, but some of you will be, and you guys know what it feels like. You could just feel it. It feels a little physical, right? You can feel it, the air change a little bit around you. You can feel the pressure. And sometimes some people experience a euphoria, or some people just a knowing, because it comes through the crown chakra, right? A knowing, like, oh, I just got information, right? And don't pressure yourself to know exactly what the contents are of that information packet. Just know that it's been deposited into your energetic field, and all of the information knows where to go. It's time sensitive, a lot of it. Some of that means that they'll reveal themselves in time. Some of them will go to certain parts of your body and be there and waiting for when it's the right time. I'm seeing some past life energies also included in this packet of knowledge. Is going to be some tech, TECH, tech from the past, like, for example, Atlantean tech, Mayan tech. So when I say tech, to the way it's presented to me is like energetic technology, and I'm just going to leave it at that, okay? Because if you can understand what I mean by that, then I don't need to explain it. And if you don't, it's okay, you can just reach out or just whatnot, but just trust that whether or not you remember it, you'll be gravy, you'll be Gucci, you're gonna be good, okay? It's just coming in, and that's all there is to it. Okay, this felt like it wanted to be gosh, what's the word? I reversed it when I put it down, right? This is usually my card of alignment, but it's showing up differently here, and I'd like to come back to that because it's not revealing itself yet. Okay, whoopsies. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, thanks, Spirit. I do feel that it has to do with this energy of solitude. I don't want to go so far as to say hermit mode, because it's just energetic, because many people say, but it's the same thing. Actually, energetically, it feels different from what I'm feeling. There is a sense of being alone right now. It doesn't mean you're not going to be in connection with people. That's not what I'm getting at all. But there's something to be said. You know what? Thank you, guys. Spirit is saying thank you. See, they're so good. They're saying solo project. Just like in school, when you have projects that require more than one person to do it, you have a team, right? We tend to have teams. We do stuff. But this is giving me the idea of this is a solo project. So you're going to receive the materials, you're going to be doing the work, and it is your destiny to do that and to be about this business. Okay, so no tears, because again, it doesn't mean you're not going to have your boyfriend or your husband or your wife or your mother or this whatever. This is energetically, it just feels like this is something that you're working on for yourself. All right. A good analogy of that on the ground here for us would be like, let's say, these days, if you do some kind of hobby, or you cook, or you do something, a lot of times you share it with other people. You're like, hey guys, look what I made. You send pictures, you may upload it, you may whatever. But every now and then, well, not everybody, but every now and then you'll find somebody doing an activity that they never tell other people about, and that's an example of this. That's that. no one will ever know. You just don't feel the need to include them. You don't feel the need to upload it anywhere or share the story. Or that's what I mean by solar project. Okay, well, that's what they mean by solar project. Okay, and here we have this divine masculine. Okay, now okay, let's feel into that one, because here we have the divine masculine card coupled with the yeah, you know what this is telling me? It's coupled with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. What this is telling me is that there's going to be an introduction of an energy of maturity into your energetic field. I'm seeing it as if somebody just takes a cute little straw and pokes it into your energetic field, and just like a cartoon, like blows it in to your energetic field, just like a cartoon. And you're getting the introduction of a very mature energetic energy into your field. Now, what is this energy? What is this mature energy? I don't know. It could be for you. It's just the energetic frequency of maturity. And we know what that frequency looks like. It makes the difference between making fun of somebody or freaking out about something or saying certain things instead of being quiet and allowing. So whatever this is, it's coming in, and think of it as a blessing, because it's coming into, yeah, it's coming in as a package, and it's going straight to your foundation, which is a beautiful thing. I love that it's coming in with this reckless energy that is reversed, right? Now, so this is yeah, it's a mature energy that comes in smoothly. There's no bickering about it. There's no confusion. There's no questioning. There's just certainty and awareness. That's it. There's no hullabaloo. And that's the kind of energy that's coming in. For some of you, of course, it could be in the form of another person, relationship, or some sort. For some of you, I'm getting that this is a doctor, like you're consulting with a doctor, and it's going to be like a fresh of breath air. Like, finally, I meet a doctor who is clear in his or her explanations about what's going on with my body. They don't make a big deal about it. Everything's up front. I don't have to, it's not a hassle. I don't have to argue just to get my insurance, this and that. I don't have to worry about my medical records. It's just, there's none of that. Every time I come, there's a parking spot, there's a cup of tea waiting. It's just, this is what I'm talking about. That is maturity. That's an example. So for some of you, if you're going to be seeking medical care, you're going to get some great stuff. There's no hullabaloo. There's no drama attached to it. And if it's about, I'm getting marriage and wedding for some of you. Yeah, some of you, this could be a wedding connection. Either you're going to meet the person who later becomes your husband or wife, or you're already engaged to this person, but there's a mature energy. There's no drama. Hey, I like you. I dig your energy. You know, I'd love to see you again. There's no BS, okay? So that's happening. And I just see that Spirit is coming through with this card. And this card is like encapsulating everything. It's got a little bow on it. And it's like, it's kind of like, here's a gift. That's the first energy. And number 2, spring cleaning. That's the energy that's going on here. Okay, spring cleaning. So when they say that, they mean they're just getting rid of a lot of stuff and they're bringing in new things. It's just all about these upgrades. So that's why, my little Sagittarians, you really want to make sure that you don't take any steps back. All right, please, please, please be mindful of what it is that you're giving your attention to. Do not let your boredom get in the way of what it is that you are doing now, because you're very, very at a good place. Okay, synchronicity. I love this card. Okay, I'm just going to show it to you. It's going to mean something to somebody. It didn't stand out in the reading, but it is for somebody in particular. Okay, all right, guys, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please do reach out and let me know what you need. For some of you, you're getting they're reconfiguring some energies in your face right now. You may actually feel it, and you'll know if this is for you. So I'm just going to hold it up a little bit. Okay, or you can put it on pause and just look at it. Okay, Mwah. God bless you. Bye.